Hey everyone, it's Megan with Post, and I'm out here at Coyote Valley with some of our scientists sharing about why this landscape is really important for people and wildlife and the places that we love to visit and protect. So come along with me to learn more.
Hey everyone, I'm Marian Vernon. I'm the Wildlife Linkages Program Manager at Post, so I'm working to protect and restore wildlife connectivity in our region.
And I'm Taylor Jang. I'm the Senior Coyote Valley Project Manager with Post. I work on wildlife crossing projects and planning.
What is wildlife connectivity and why is it important?
The ability of different species, both plants and animals, and ecological processes to have room to move, so that we don't end up with all of our protected lands kind of on this island that isn't connected to anywhere else. This is a last chance landscape linkage that connects the Santa Cruz Mountains over here to the Diablo Range to the east. This area is really important for connectivity for species like bobcats and badgers, and even smaller animals, western pond turtle, California tiger salamander. We're really hoping to restore habitat for all of those species. This location is a hot spot for wildlife vehicle collisions. That creates a real barrier for wildlife that are trying to get across that road at grade. We're studying whether we can build an underpass to facilitate safe passage for animals so that they can get across these two barriers safely.
What is Post doing locally to support wildlife connectivity?
So Post is working on enhancing wildlife connectivity in our region through a variety of different ways. The first is through land protection. So protecting areas of both the core habitat in the Santa Cruz Mountains and the linkages between mountain ranges is one of our key strategies. The second is restoring habitat to ensure animals are able to find and use different wildlife crossings and to use that landscape linkage. And then finally, planning new wildlife crossings. And we're doing that work in Coyote Valley.
How will mountain lions benefit from wildlife crossings in the Bay Area?
So our mountain lion population in the Santa Cruz Mountains is at risk of becoming genetically isolated from other populations in California. So creating connectivity for them through Coyote Valley can help ensure they can disperse to other locations, establish new territories, hook up with a nice new female mate, and have new offspring.
How do animals know to use the crossings?
So there are a few different ways we ensure that animals find and use wildlife crossings. First is placing those crossings where we know species are actually occurring. So we use bobcat telemetry data and roadkill data to understand where animals are trying to cross the road or are using habitat adjacent to the roads.
The idea at this location might be that we could put 3 side-by-side box culverts underneath the railroad and then an open span bridge over here underneath the roadway, and then provide that connectivity across this linear barrier.
What can people do to help or get involved?
Well, for one, you can help support conservation efforts, whether it's donating money to conservation organizations like Post, doing advocacy, or volunteering.
You can also explore Coyote Valley, hike its trails, learn about the natural history here.
And you can also stay informed by following Post on social media, following our website, as well as the Santa Clara Valley Open Space Authority. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.